Well, what's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Well, I think I have to do some fixing on the stream. Let's see. Players are not coming through. B. All right, that should have fixed you guys. No. What the hell? Well, aren't you coming through on? Huh. Black cherry Jim Beam? That sounds pretty good, actually. All right. I don't know.
I wonder if it's
All right,
like on the
now
back
there you
end
go.
somehow got you
There.
confused with someone else. So they're triggering stuff into your game.
It's probably Jinko. The other day, one of his players was on my table, and she's never been on my table.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I log into the online player, I'm on Jingo's game.
Me too.
Why am I getting double feed? All right, I think that's it. I think we're connected. I think the players are playing. Are you guys hearing Sirenscape? Because we're getting too much of it.
I'm not hearing any
No, I'm
Sirenscape
at
right now.
chat. Let's do one of these. Yeah. Yeah, so what's up, everybody? It's Tuesday, and we are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. It's 5th edition, and this is Waterdeep Under Siege, and we're in session 24. So what's up, guys? We're missing Caesar tonight. He has to do some people stuff. What were we doing last week? Does anyone remember?
Well, we
Checking out
searched
that
that
little
ship,
Oh yeah, you
and
guys
then
were
we
up
were
on the
gonna
hill, up on the mountain.
head back home. So we figured it wasn't seaworthy any longer. Had a slight crack in the middle.
just a slight crack. and some stuff missing. Um, let's pull up a map since we have just a big blank spot over here on the stream. Let's do the old locations map. All right, so yeah, you guys were down here, and you kind of clambered up and made your way over to the wreck, and you found a burnt flag, and I guess you come back down over here and make your way out of into the wild again. Which does proc a roll on the encounter table, or the chance of an encounter. You guys, let's see, I know it's after the full moon. So it's the 16th. And by the time you guys get back over to your place, we'll call it 4 in the evening. Just so we are keeping track. I guess that's one more day than you guys probably had. That's a pretty good little way to track that.
Slowly learning. Only a year of playing left to gain a new skill.
Right? Well,
Oh, I forgot to check something out and start learning something else. Yeah.
You've been sleeping through your lessons again.
it's like,
I have.
what's the space one? Eve? Eve
How many
Online?
days?
You better have your stuff off when training offline, or you're not. It's just one. You talking
Just one day?
since we played last? Yeah, one day. Pretty good haul on your way back. Um, definitely like a lot of disruption this day. All right, so you
What do you
guys,
mean by disruption?
um, more than you normally see after a full moon, like chaos, trash cans, ripped up and dead bodies strewn about,
Are you messing with him, Metacuri? Is that
No,
you?
I seriously am not. I seriously think
You've got that shit-eating grin on your face. Like,
Sirenscape on the back end is somehow crossing Drake's campaign with somebody else's. And so every time they try to trigger a sound, it plays into Drake's. And so
and
I'm
then
just
you
hitting
stop
all.
all. Now they're trying to figure out what's
Yeah,
wrong with
now
their
they're trying to figure out why
Sirenscape.
the hell it's not playing. That's what I think is happening.
It's probably playing in both places, and you keep stopping their stuff.
That's
Exactly.
yeah.
That's what I'm hoping anyway.
And camels keep infesting their armpits with.
well, here I'm gonna put the.
Well, not the camels, but the fleas of 1,000 camels infesting their armpits. Yes.
There's the link. If that does anything, it's a big number
Where,
in Discord.
well, what you can do, that's the same player link that we are all connected to. You can click in the top right hand new game and it'll generate a new link that you would then have to share with all of us, and you would have to redo in OBS. But that would be a brand new link that nobody else is connected to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I might have to do. But something's weird that when I'm on the Sirenscape main page, it's not even me. It says I'm Jingo the Fool, which that's totally weird.
Can you like clear cookies, completely wipe it, and then forcibly log out and re-log in?
Probably.
You sure it just doesn't say that you're connected to Jingo the Fool's table?
It says Jingo the Fool is a game master and it has a picture of me next to it.
Yeah, it means you're connected to his table somehow. There's some weird cross connection going on.
You're cross-connecting, dude. I always knew that about you.
Yeah, I'd wipe out all your cookies, log out, and then re-log in.
Wipe them cookies, bro. You gotta wipe them.
I've been having some weird cookie issues lately. I don't know if you guys are using Chrome. But...
Have you now?
How do you
Oh,
get
yeah.
to your cookies?
Chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin?
Oh, chocolate chip, man. Raisins and cookies? No.
Sugar
Oh,
all
man.
day.
Where's the stupid cookies at? Come on, Google.
Are you using Chrome?
Yeah.
Next to the URL, there's a little lock symbol. You click on the lock and then say cookies.
Lock.
Delete
I
'em
don't
all.
see a lock.
If you hit the three dots
Yeah.
and open that menu and go to more tools, you can do clear browsing data, and
There
then
it
you can
is.
clear your cookies from there. I had to do this recently because like there was a website I was going to that thought I was in like uh Denmark or something crazy.
Had that after using a VPN, but not lately.
Of course, now I gotta log into everything.
Mm.
I'm still Jingo the Fool. That's nice. That didn't work.
You can't then leave game.
I'm doing the same thing. It just pretends like it wants me to leave. It gives me the little circles, but then it doesn't do anything.
And then refresh the page.
All right. That worked. Well, let's see. Go back to the web player. Whoa. Whoever that was left the volume way up. All right, we're gonna check it out.
Laughter.
That worked.
And Drake, you should be using the link that I just put in Discord, not the player link. The only difference is the hashtag. That gives you a direct link to like the stop all and all those buttons.
So I should change this on mine.
Yeah, just for you.
The damn alpaca again.
Oh shit. What happened to the link?
What do you mean? It's in the chat.
No, the message of the day link just clicks on right to the Sirenscape thing.
Well,
Just put a hashtag / after the end of it.
I've just been clicking on that to get to it.
Or
and
yours
it
shouldn't
doesn't
say
really
player
matter.
though.
It just gives you the more full interface where you can manually trigger sounds or do stop alls or stuff like that.
I don't see. It looks the same to me.
Um,
But anyways, you guys get back to Dr. Troy's place, and something is afoot. Something is off. You guys notice that things have been slightly shuffled through.
Our place?
Your place, yes.
Somebody's
Dr. Troy's.
tossed our place?
No. But everything, not everything, but a lot of things seem out
Like
of place.
Schultz is here looking around?
Could be.
so they've disturbed all of the places where I put down contact poison.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's dead bodies everywhere.
Awesome.
It's all City Watch. Everybody
Well,
give me an investigation or a perception check.
yeah, great. I was gonna ask if it seems like anything was missing.
Wow. Orog with a 25 perception. You find some footprints through the kitchen where it looks like somebody dropped something and then cleaned it up. And there's like a footprint in it.
All right. Can I use my survival to get some clue as to the size and is it a boot print? Is it bare feet? All that stuff.
It's definitely, just looking at it, it's a booted print. Give me your survival.
So, did one of you guys drop something and not clean it up? But do you notice this here?
You're
I know what
pretty
this is.
you're pretty positive that a
Oh, it
boot
wasn't
has
me.
invaded you. It's about this big.
Like
Were
halfling
rat
big.
sized, were
Exactly.
bear sized,
He-
were elephant sized.
Yes, he says.
Okay.
It says it's a boot, and I think he thinks it's pointing that direction.
Well, if he's not sure, can I take a look at it and see if I can tell more?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you disadvantage though, because he's mucked it up, kinda.
Oh, dang it. All right.
It's probably that damn Schultz. We still should have killed him. It's not too late.
Morkel says that's not Schultz's boot. You think it might be a were-rat boot. Even kind of smells like it, like sewers.
Oh, Oreg, level up. You missed that at the end of last session.
Yeah.
We weren't gonna
We're
tell
all
him.
6.
They talked me out of putting that level of warlock on you.
I just
Nice.
noticed it on the party sheet.
Unless it wasn't barred, I'm okay.
What's that supposed to mean, man?
So you guys don't see anything in particular missing, and it doesn't,
Well, go
appear
check
like
the
anything was broken or anything.
and check the hair that we have wrapped around the secret door leading into the laboratory. See if it's been snapped, and see if we can tell if anybody's been back there. Check the dead, check the zombie, all that stuff. See if any of that stuff has been disturbed.
Oops, I clicked on my street map. It's like 75 gigabyte map. I don't know how big it is, but it's almost as big as a video game. That's not the map I wanted, though. No.
I've been hanging out a lot
There we
with
go.
S. So does that mean at level 6 I also get an ASI?
A
That wasn't a
reduction.
no.
A reduction.
So,
ASI
Minus
reduction.
intelligence only.
Yeah. He keeps hitting you in the head. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
You're supposed to duck.
Here, I'll give you guys this too. And we'll do that. So the door over here, is that what you're talking about? To the lab?
yes.
It does look like the door's been messed with.
So before you guys head downstairs, just take a look in here. It looks like somebody's been in here.
That's just like, there's no line of sight on the map. How did you go
Or did I
through the
go through
line
the
of
window?
sight? No,
I
there's no.
totally forget.
There's.
Yeah, there's no line of sight.
Oh, I just don't have it turned on. That's why. That's okay. We don't want it turned on.
What about the book? What about the bookcase?
What kind of lock is on this door? Would you guys imagine?
An arcane lock with a glyph of warding.
Yeah.
Is that possible in this party?
Set by a 9th level spellcaster.
That's definitely not possible. Is it possible for a 5th level spellcaster to do it in the party? No. So, what other kind of lock is on this door? Just the lock that Dr. Troy had on it?
Probably. I don't think
Yeah.
we did anything extra to it.
Were you sliding down the stairs on your headset? What? Sven? I think he got drug away by the... No, there he is. The lock doesn't appear to have been unlocked. And the room doesn't appear to be disturbed.
Okay.
I'll
This
go
lock is
downstairs
a
and
pretty
check
good lock on
downstairs.
this door.
Yeah, I think the secret door is our next place to check.
And everything else is in here.
Did you
The
go
black
down
ice
through the
zombie
shitter
and
or
all
what?
that stuff.
I don't
Quick
think
way down.
I
Straight
don't
shot.
think you guys have the zombie in here anymore.
No, we got rid of that zombie a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the bookcase doesn't look like it's been disturbed either.
Okay.
You know, and no one cleaned up the blood on the floor yet. It's permanently stained in the concrete. I don't know. I didn't draw that. Came with a map. Downstairs, the bookcase looks like it's hasn't been moved. It, with y'all's past, give me an investigation check. Those that don't want to muck it up.
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
I'll just step
If
back.
you don't want to lower the average of the party's roll, don't roll,
Oh shoot, I shouldn't have rolled then.
right? Marley rolled a 22 deception. Is he pretending like he's working? Or was that
No,
last time?
that's when. Yeah, never mind. That was.
Oh, Marley rolled a 5 for his
Son.
investigation. He's like
Hey
dusting.
man.
He's like, this is dusty. He gets out a rag and he starts cleaning the dust. Morkel's like, this is true. I don't know what we've been doing. And he helps because he's got a 4 and a 5. Oreg, on the other hand, squats his legs out and stretches his arms around the bookcase. And S with his 9 doesn't really help much either. They start cleaning as Oreg investigates the bookcase or the wardrobe, and the wardrobe has definitely been opened and rifled through, but the floor hasn't been lifted up. I'm assuming, we're guessing that's how that works, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can we tell how they got in?
Um, looks like through the back door.
Like, did they pick the lock or break it or?
It doesn't appear that the lock has been broken.
Or did you leave it unlocked?
Who's your master thief with some thieving abilities? Give me a thieving pick roll. Lock picks, thief picks. Orag says that this lock has been picked. Since I kind of imagine you guys came through the front door. I don't know why. So since you guys left, he thinks the lock has been picked. Open and closed.
Which one? The front or
The back door.
the back door?
The kitchen door, or whatever you want to call it.
The one right next to that sewer grate.
The one right down the alleyway from the other sewer grate that leads down to the
All right.
were-rats.
That's it. We're going to the were-rats. Marley heads out the back door. Come on.
Ness comes out behind you and tells you to go the other way.
We're going to go pick a fight.
Wrong way.
Okay.
Are you guys going down there? Are you leaving Dalgron, or are you guys taking Dalgron with you?
No, he's going with us.
He is? Well, who's going to play him?
And the person playing him is going to be somebody with something lower than an 8. Like a 7.
Like a 7.
Like a 7.
Just tie a little rope around him, a little harness. Pull him along.
Like those backpacks that people put on their kids?
Um, where's my little? So, as a reminder, you guys climb down into the well, right? And you gotta lower
Yeah.
yourself down into
Yep.
into this tunnel, and that tunnel there is a rougher cut area that led down into the the Kruthic lair, the bugs.
Yep.
But you guys get lowered into here, and there is a were-rat down here. Actually, there are four. Oh no, there's just one were-rat here. And you guys get down here. Huh?
Yeah, I'm looking for the biggest were-rat. Right, you see? Yeah, bring him out.
Oops. There we go. Oh, that's why. Sorry. You see him like he comes as you guys start climbing down. You see him making some noise over here. He sticks his head up. He's like,
Hey, you.
He's like, you. I know you. I've seen you before.
Elgron will hide behind Marley.
Oh. Marley says, where's your boss? We want to talk to your boss now.
You want to talk to my boss? What do you want to tell him? Did I do something wrong?
I don't know. I want you to tell me who's been poking around our place. Our place is off limits.
It's
You should know that. One of you have.
someone's been in your place.
Don't play games with me.
are you trying to persuade or intimidate him?
I'm intimidating him. You see these guys behind me? We didn't come down here to, just be all nice to you, Mr. Rat-Faced Jackass.
S squeezes
Uh,
behind him. He's
Like, wait a second here. I think we're getting off on the wrong foot here, or paw, or whatever, or snake, or whatever you want to call it. I don't need any trouble from you guys, so if you want to speak to my boss, I'll go get Roscoe right now.
why don't you just take us to him?
Okay, we have to go down
And he looks at your shoes and stuff.
into the sewers.
Hurry up and go get him then.
He's like, I'll be back.
And you see him like he morphs into a rat and he squeaks down into the sewer grate behind. You look like the sewer grate could be opened up, but it's just easier for him to squeeze in. You hear him squeak and squick and make some noise as he goes down, and then a couple of minutes later you hear some other commotion coming up, and another were rat comes up. It looks familiar, kinda. He says,
Geek, geek, geek.
Roscoe P. Coltrane, at your service. I don't think we have a separate token for him. Oh, yeah, we do.
Roscoe?
Yeah, we do. Roscoe's this token. So they come back, and Roscoe's.
He says, I know we discussed, geek, geek, geek,
trying to talk like Roscoe from Dukes of Hazzard.
geek, geek. He says that he knows that the treaty has been broken, and he wants to make up for it. You can tell he's lying. Totally, not even insight check. The part that he wants to make up for.
Who's been in our place?
He says, it was us.
Why?
Cause we wanted to see what you were up to. I think, I don't know. We I wasn't there. But Templeton knows.
Templeton.
Mhm.
Who gave the order to go up there?
Templeton.
It's Templeton.
He gives all the orders. Well, for this pack, anyways. Is it a pack of rats? A clan? A den?
Rat Pack.
I thought that was Sammy Davis Jr. and some
Where
other
is
people.
Templeton? Yeah, where is Templeton? So is he like down there in the sewers too?
He says that you would be coming. That we should be on our guard.
Well, you little.
He's not wrong.
Marley looks at the one that was sitting here first. This one, you little son of a bitch. You could have just told us that from the beginning.
Oh, so
you brought the wrong boss then.
the other guy's
Templeton
like,
is-
the other guy's like, gulp. He's like, no, that's my boss. And points to Roscoe.
Do they have a combined intelligence of 12, by the way?
They don't even. They're just tokens. They're just
They're
images.
They're
They're
just
not.
images.
They don't
Not
even have an
NPC.
NPC sheet. I mean, what do you want?
Nothing. Well, where's Templeton?
Templeton's
There
in
has
his
to have been
lair.
a reason.
There probably
And
was.
And it's down in the sewers, probably, right?
What's down in the sewers?
Templeton's lair.
Oh, yeah. You've been there. Well, you've been close.
That's right. I got prestidigitation. I don't care about the sewers. I can clean my shoes.
They both look at you strangely.
Well, congratulations.
Roscoe says,
You're not going in.
Really? Yes.
Why?
Because Templeton said so. He said he doesn't want to be disturbed.
So
Not
you
yet.
have a
That's
choice. We are going to go in. Whether or not you survive is up to you. Move aside.
Yeah, you see.
He's like, all right. I'll let you in.
you see him digging around in his pocket for the key. He pulls out a key ring and then he morphs into a rat and he takes off. We got initiative. Well, you see him like starting to morph, Marley, and you got initiative on him before you can go anywhere. So he is currently in the form of a rat. So let me
Really?
Roscoe.
Did the keys morph with him?
No, he's got the key ring in his mouth.
So he got that far away too? Where's he at?
No.
Oh, you're actually replacing the.
The token, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Marley has no target. There we go. Oh, you're not that quick.
He's like. This rat, however, sees you cast a spell, and because his intelligence is so low, he doesn't know. He's gonna try to freaking short sword you as he pulls out his short sword and stabs at you with it.
At
Which
who?
one?
He's gonna step forward at Marley.
Which we see Roscoe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think
This
the other
guy.
one's probably hidden. Yeah.
I like his remodeled shirt.
Okay. I am going to use Sentinel and make an attack on him because he's attacking somebody. He's within 5 feet of me and attacking somebody other than me.
He's also attacking you too, but does that matter? His
Not
first
in this attack.
attacks, right? Well, I mean, he gets multi-attack, so.
He attacked somebody that
Yeah.
wasn't me.
No, he didn't. He missed. He missed.
It didn't say hit. It said attack.
He's like, ah! And he tries to stab you with his short sword too.
I burn him.
Oh, he gets you. Oh no, he doesn't. A 20? He missed a 20? Jesus. He's like,
Gee, you get away from him. He's my boss.
he. Orag.
I'm going to grab the keys.
That's right. It's just I would say just a simple old grapple.
Grapple. Then that sucks. I'm hoping for a sleight of hand. But I'll do grapple is only athletic, so there you go.
He's pretty dexterous though. Hold on. He's a rat now though, so I think he should have the statistics of a rat, right? Let me see.
I don't think he's.
His statistics
took-
other than his size are the same. Oh, never mind. I have to read. Yeah, so he just jumps past your hand. You know, you're trying to grab at him, and he's
Eee.
Yeah, because I had to use his athletics. All right, that's it for me.
grabbing his athletics. Where at?
It's a sleight of
Closing.
hand when you're trying to grab something from someone else. But
Well,
that's okay.
you can't grab something from somebody that's holding it. It's just a mechanic of 5e. You can grab them and then take it out of their mouth or whatever. So you're trying to
Gotcha.
grab him, not the thing. That's like I'm going to grab a sword out of his hand. It's not a 5e mechanic to do that. Clashing jockstrap. Well, he's going to also.
Does your whip let you grab things out of people's hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of whipped it out of him. But his whip is also an action to get it out. Well, this one comes up to the cage, which is locked currently, and he's trying to see what's going on. And I think he's gonna. I want to say he's just back a little, like it comes up what's going on with the squares? Can't really see them right. Let's darken it up a little. There we go. All right, I'll say he's got to be right here when he comes up, and he's gonna with his hand crossbow. He's gonna take just a lame ass shot at S's like back. Like he can do anything. Twang! You hear out, in the tunnel behind you. Bing! Bounces off your armor. I will allow, however, Orag, since you were considering grappling, to also like slip your whip off your hip.
Okay, cool.
And there's another one coming up.
What's going on? I don't know. They're in a fight with the 6th.
They called you Dalgron.
All right. Dalgron is going to cower in fear and cast Sacred Flame on Roscoe.
He's gonna cower in fear. You hear that, Caesar, when you watch the rerun.
He's putting together the baby furniture. All right. Roscoe, now being a tiny creature, can move through occupied squares. So he's like runs through feet and stuff with his keys, running towards the grate. I think he's taking the disengage action, but I don't know how that works with Sentinel.
Is his
You're-
polymorphing an action? Well, it wouldn't matter because my Sentinel would be a reaction, and I used my reaction. So I can't use Sentinel this time.
Oh,
So is poly
so
so is polymorph.
so
was the
yeah, he
reason-
does
was-
make it into the sewer grate. But he does
which is-
provoke.
no,
He does
but he
provoke
can only
from
move
Marley.
half his speed because he's slowed.
His speed doesn't change. So his speed is still at 30, so 5, 10, 15, yeah. He moves 15. But he does
Target
provoke
speed
from
is halved if he's slow.
his speed is 30, half is 15. 5, 10, 15. The grate's like, in here, obviously, through these, like right behind S. Like right, is the
Do I get an up attack as he leaves my threatened squares?
he doesn't leave. What's threatened squares are he leaving of yours?
His reach.
I have
Huh?
so the last square he moved into, he leaves my threatened area. Did you say he disengaged?
No.
Okay, yeah. No, it's the next one over. That one. That is I threatened that square, so when he leaves this square.
All right, so you're at -5 and disadvantage to hit him because he's already through the grate when he leaves that square. No, well, he left this square too, though. I don't understand why you can't do it from there.
Because that's still within my reach. The next square is still within my reach.
Oh, that's right.
My
You got
whip.
bugbear reach.
With my whip.
Your whip's got a reach of 10, though, doesn't it?
Right. And I have a reach of 10
You
as
do
well.
not
So
have
it's
They're
reach
on.
as you do
It's
not
only on
have
your
reach.
turn.
It's not your turn.
Oh, I see. not my turn. Yeah. So so it would be the one before that.
Yeah, so it's before he went through the grate, so you just attacking normally.
Okay.
So you do get a hold of. You're trying to grab him, right?
If I can, if you'll let me
Yeah.
on a top attack. Yep.
Oh well, it is a whip, so you're like. Isn't it like designed to grapple? Isn't that kind of how we set it up?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can attempt to grapple the target. A successful hit, instead of dealing damage, you attempt to grapple following the normal grappling rules.
All right. The normal grappling rules say a strength check.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know why it rolled twice, but okay.
I rolled at the exact same time.
Oh.
So you rolled a 4.
Awesome.
A 1 plus 4. Or no, you rolled a 3, a 4 plus 1.
Right.
And he rolled a 2 plus 1, though.
Wow.
No, sorry, he rolled a 1 plus 2. Sorry, and you rolled a 3 plus 1. So you grab him with your whip. You like it wraps around him, and he kind of falls to on his side a little. He's still got the keys in his mouth though.
Alright, so his speed is 0. He's grappled.
He doesn't have. He's a rat now, so he used his action. More cow.
All right. Can I use Thorn Whip to try to pull the keys out of his mouth?
I don't think Thorn Whip allows you to target an object.
It technically does not, but I thought I would ask just in case. All right. Well, I will just go over then, and I want to try to just grab the keys away from him, and pull the keys out of his mouth as he's laying on the ground, or grappled, I guess.
Give me a sleight of hand roll. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Athletics
Roll.
check.
Yeah. I think you gotta put your foot down on him and you just grab a hold of him and yank him out of his mouth. And I think he needs to roll a con save.
See if he loses any teeth.
Yeah, I mean, no, not a check, a save, because that 21 hurt.
Ooh.
No, a 17. His teeth are strong. As you do get the keys though, you do have
Yes.
the key ring.
All
And
right.
you got like your foot, your suction cup foot on him too, and he's all tangled up in Orag's whip. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a rat.
He's dinner. Um,
Ooh, what happens when he does die in your stomach? He reverts back into his.
well, my jaw expands to fit him, and my stomach will expand too. I'll just be this giant bulge in the middle of S's torso.
Multiple meals just for eating one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to
It's like drinking a gallon of milk, right?
stab him. Do we want to keep him alive for any reason?
I think it's about time we maybe exerted some influence in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
We ain't taking their shit no more.
Actually, roll that again, just
Oh,
in
sorry.
case. Well, you killed him anyways. So what happens when he is he regenerating still?
Does he
After
regenerate?
from the sunblade?
No. Roscoe doesn't regenerate. Roscoe just dies. He's like, "Eh." The other one's like, "You killed my boss. Get him, boys!" And you see the other two starting to transform into rats so they can squeeze through the gate.
Okay, well, I am going to stab that one in the back.
So 19 points of damage as you stab this guy in the back, and you feel so good about yourself that you gain an extra point of inspiration if we were using those rules.
All right, well, that's my 2.
All right, Dalgron.
Well, Dalgron's feeling brave now that S has attacked the remodeled shirt. So he's going to go ahead and cast Bless on.
He says it's remodeled. It's remodeled shirt.
Remodeled.
Remodeled.
All right. So did Morkill end up with the keys?
Morcal does have the keys and a dead rat stuck to his foot. He's like trying to shake it off his suction cup.
So I'm gonna move up and switch hands and draw my dagger while holding onto the whip with the other hand and stab this guy.
Not a problem. 26. That hit his brother.
And what did you say as far as the dagger is concerned? Do I have does it have to use the poison every time if it has poison in it, or is it like a trigger where I can inject it?
I kind of imagined it was an injection, right?
Okay, that's
But
what I thought you said. And I'm going to ask just tell Morkel motion at the gate to have him open it.
Did Dalgron bless that were-rat? It doesn't matter, I guess. He's dead, but
I deleted that.
oh, okay. I was just reading the chat.
Yeah, I accidentally
like, what
had
in
him
the world?
still targeted.
He's playing him like Caesar does.
Bless the rats.
Bless you, rats. You have sinned. The gate's locked. Morkel's got the keys.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you guys
Marley,
just like murdered these two. The two rats. They haven't had a chance to do anything yet, so they're just on the other side. They got hand crossbows in their hands.
all right.
It's been 12 seconds.
So the slow is off of them. That's cool. Then I'm just gonna target these two.
They're dead. They're still like dying slowly. They're like,
Low twitch.
Failure, failure. And what am I feeling like tonight? Feeling like purple.
One of them says, "Jockstrap, you're glowing." He's like, "So are you."
And I'm gonna move back over, kind of behind this rock. Can't shoot me.
I'm
Cool.
gonna move up and unlock the gate.
There are 2 keys.
All right. Do you want me to
No, I mean,
Roll to
if the
see if I
first one
pick the right
doesn't
one.
work, the second one will. So
All right. And then after I unlock it, I'll take a, I'll push it open and then take a couple steps back so that S can get in. I assume that was my full action to unlock the gate, right?
yeah,
Okay. And
unless
then
you're a
I will take.
thief, then I would allow it as a bonus action.
I'll take the keys and just stick them in one of my pouches. Hang on to them.
All right, so this guy, the gate's now open. He's gonna drop his hand crossbow, pull out his short sword, and step in. Like right up into the gate and try to stab at S a couple times with his short sword. I'm gonna say he's in here. Just in case. Stab. Oops, I meant to. First one misses, second one is also a miss. First one like bounces off of S's armor though. S.
S will return the favor. And
No,
now that he is
when do
brightly
you have it?
glowing,
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's kind of hard to miss him.
yep. And just for fun, I'm going to action surge. Do it again. And then step forward and into the gate. And take one last swipe at this guy.
He yells back, "Help! Help! They're killing us!" It echoes down the hallway behind him, and you hear some rats kind of,
Squeak, squeak.
squeak, squeak down in the deep tunnel behind him. But he bravely tries to block you, nervously shaking and visibly peeing his pants. But he tries to stab at you. He's like, he looks down at his dagger. He's like, "It is sharp, I think." And he tries to stab at you again with it,
You should try turning it around and use the
like
other
it's
hand.
not working or something. He's like, "Yeek." Hmm. I think he's gonna take off running down the hallway regardless. Are you gonna try?
Nope. He is not going to move.
He could fumble. Oh.
Or I could crit.
He could just chop his head off.
And his movement is reduced to 0.
Yeah. So you like swipe his feet out from under him pretty much. He lands on his feet though, and he's like,
well. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. Keep forgetting I don't have reach.
You're going nowhere. Jock strap.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Glowing jock strap.
I just got a black screen on Fantasy Grounds. Okay. It came back. Efficient pajamas? Oh, that's That's the L squeaker down below. S.
All right, well let's finish him off.
Aha.
Oh, come on. Just
2 crits in a row and he's still alive.
not anymore.
No.
Excellent. And I guess I'll step forward and look back at the rest of the group.
Well, there's like a tunnel that moves in like to the edge of the map and stairs that go down. If you want to
Okay,
do.
are we still in initiative then?
Yeah. At least
Okay,
for
'cause I figure we'll all just kind of go down the stairs together.
Put away my dagger and just have my whip out.
okay. Dagron's just gonna move up.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move up. I'll be directly behind S, and I'm gonna activate my spores to give me some temporary hit points and Shillelagh as well.
That's 2 actions though, isn't it?
Shillelagh's a bonus action to
Oh,
just
okay,
to
cool.
activate it. Yeah.
Did Roscoe have anything else besides those keys?
Um,
Marley, you're
they
on his body. Check him.
they all
Rub it down
have
on him, see what pops out.
some kind of moldy cheese wrapped up. Like really, really moldy, funky cheese. Once you unwrap it, you're like, ooh.
I'll eat that.
He just pops it in his mouth.
Just cut off the back
It
parts. It's
it
fine.
has the taste of gorgonzola that's gone bad.
It's moldy cheese. There are no bad parts.
There isn't any non-moldy parts.
I'm suspecting it's not for food, but maybe to get
Yeah,
by that
it
hydra or
it's
whatever it was.
it's actually makes you gag a little, but I don't know. Morkel, does he have some kind of special ability to take down? He's not Blink,
No.
so I'm just.
He has no gag reflex.
No, I just figure, because he likes mushrooms and spores so much that this is just part of it.
He's pretty knowledgeable on stuff like that, and he thinks he might have just ingested something that's poisonous.
Maybe he knows better. So maybe he wouldn't have eaten it.
Well, I just imagine it's a little piece, right? He just popped it in his mouth. About
Oh,
the
sure.
size of
Okay.
um, like a Reese's peanut butter cup or something, You kind of got to chew it a couple times, and you're like, this is not gonna be. I mean, maybe with a con save, you could spit it out.
Oh, good. Let's try it.
A 13. Yeah, that's probably high enough. I was thinking like a mid-level. So you're like, You definitely think it would have freaking at least cleaned you out.
Don't eat the cheese, guys.
Pick up some. If they each have it, there's got to be a reason they're each carrying it.
Yeah, they're like, wrapped up real good too, right? The pieces, got unfolded, and then when you do, there's just this little piece of cheese in there. You're like, huh? Yeah, moldy cheese. You can make an item. Moldy cheese, where at cheese for now, be fine. So Marley, you get to move first if you
Nowhere.
want to go down the stairs or something.
Yeah, I don't have enough. Well, yeah, I could take the dash action. But Marley is not going to do that. He will hold his action. His action will be a move action of 30 feet once the doorway clears.
Morkel?
Yeah, I want to. Oreg, do you want the keys? Seems like you should
Sure, I'll
have them.
take them.
All right, I'll fish the keys back out and give him the keys. And then that probably takes most of my action actually, just to pull them back out again. So
I'm gonna lock the gate behind us. Well, I'll wait till Molly comes through and then I'll.
I'll move out of the way then, so everybody else can get through too.
All right, Dalgron.
Yeah. Dalgron's gonna get behind Marley and then follow him.
All right, S.
And S will proceed down the stairs.
Which will trigger my action. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Don't leave me.
10 more if you're moving us to another map.
And I'll lock the gate then.
All right, S. I'm gonna push you guys this map. Some of you probably won't be able to see anything yet because you're not on a map. But S, you do come down, and you've been in this area before. It's like where the were-rats hang out, but there's no one in here currently. And you hear some voices and commotion coming from around the corner.
How far can I get down the stairs with my move?
With a dash?
No, I wasn't gonna dash.
Yeah, that's as
I
far as you
wanna
can
go
get
down.
with your move.
All right, and I will dash. To there.
All right,
Which
when
will
you come
put me here.
when you come
finish my ready to action.
here, you get 2 crossbow bolts shot from through the gate over here at S, like they were readied. What would you say, Marley?
It just would have put me another 5 feet forward. So, no, not that far. So right there. As my ready to action, I was going to move forward 30 feet, so.
No, I moved you to as far as you could get.
And S is gonna be grumbling out loud about thieving, lying rats touching his stuff.
Well, they don't seem to mind shooting at you from the other side of the cage, but they don't even shoot through the cage, though. Um, I need to peek at this. Yeah, okay. All right, this one's gonna move over too, and also shoot through the cage. And miss. All right, Marley. Yeah, you moved 30 feet to get to where you were.
Okay.
Or 25 and run into the back of S.
I am not invisible, so I will take that off. I don't know why it had me invisible.
Oh, did we not give you guys a long rest too? I don't know.
I believe I will cast mirror image. Move 30 feet forward. See what I
S
can
will
see.
warn him that they're shooting out of this grate.
All right, well then I'll stop back here, get some cover, kind of peek around.
I think S, you can sense these guys in there, like hear them and blind sense most of them. So I'm gonna turn them all on.
Well, Itty-Bone's not a token, not a combat
That's
front
Roscoe.
ranger. Dead Sco.
All right, this guy comes running out and gets behind this column. He's got his crossbow out. These pajama guys. Pajama guys. Ah, he's going to take another shot now. This hand crossbow at S.
How big are the holes on this grate?
Big enough to shoot a hand crossbow through. I'm imagining about 8 by 8 or something. You know, it's one of those metal banded kind of grates.
Okay.
It's pretty secure looking. It's rusty and old, but it looks like they use it a lot. And they're right up, right up on it. So they're kind of sticking their hand crossbow right up to it and shooting through. I think if you were a little further away, it would cause some cover issues. It doesn't matter because they can't hit shit with nothing. Dalgron?
He's gonna continue down the stairs after Marley.
And his movement's 25. I could put him. I'm gonna put him there with his first move.
And
I don't know if
he's just gonna take the dodge action.
stalking. He's still trying to shoot at S. Twang! Ooh! Somebody finally found a nick in his armor.
Regret that.
he's like, Nick, you can, he's bleeding. You can kill them.
Orag.
Just because you hit him doesn't mean you can kill him. But I can't see anything because I'm moving down the stairs.
You're moving down the stairs. So you run into the back of Dalgron.
I push him 5 feet.
What's your movement? 30. I'll allow you to be in front of him with your move.
Okay.
Your first move. If you wanted to dash, you could too. Oh, and you're a rogue. So you have
And
more
as I
than-
see them
See Marley's turn around and wave at you and smile.
doing that stuff, I'm going to action dash to move over to here and put away my whip. And as my action, I'm going to draw my short bow.
All right, so the grate, anything further than 15 feet away is providing 3/4 cover. Anything 15 and up to the grate is half, and then if you got a hand crossbow, it doesn't at all because you can put it right into the hole if you're next to it. A short bow, yeah, you're gonna still be at -2 even if you're standing next to it to shoot through it.
Okay.
Oh, I was checking the grid. It's kind of. There we go. Markel, you want to come
All
on the
right.
map?
Yeah. How far down can I make it?
Your movement's
30
30,
feet.
right? Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
right up. Let me get rid of that map. And you can get to almost to the bottom of the steps.
All right. I can't really see around that corner, can I?
No,
see
but you
them.
can know that's where
No.
the actions. As you're coming down, you hear crossbow bolts being fired from that direction, and S is like, dodging a little bit, or maybe he's just standing there like Superman, like ping, 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 ping.
All right. I will just move up right behind S, actually. Right to there. Use him as cover.
Oh, I have to hit the play button. All right,
S
S.
is going to come right up next to him and stab right through the grate at him.
I don't think you got. What do you got? A pike? What are you stabbing
I
with?
got a sunblade.
Yeah, it's a longsword, right? You just like.
Yeah.
So it's not really a piercing weapon, right?
No, it's technically doing slashing weapon damage. No, it's not even doing piercing. It's radiant. It doesn't even matter. It's not a slashing or piercing or bludgeoning.
Is it just
It's-
radiant? Is it just
Yeah.
searing the shit with radiant damage?
Pure radiant damage.
Just
yeah.
shove it
So
in
does
there
that
and try
mean
to
you
hit
can-
him with it.
Does that mean you can basically just swing it and ignore the bars? And like do damage to them
Go
on the
right
other
through
side?
Like throwing radiant. It's like if a Geiger counter was going off, it would be radiation. They're like.
Oh yeah. Can I stick it in the lock and melt it like the lightsabers do in Star Wars?
It's
sit there
radiant.
for a second
It's
and-
not. It's not laser beams. It's not laser
Ah.
beams.
Thank you, bless. As I stab him a couple of times.
I got dibs on the knee link stockings.
They're
And I
fishnet
look at
too.
him and I say, I told you you'll regret hitting me. Because he was the one who shot me.
All right, so this guy's gonna come up over here and is gonna also try stabbing you through the thing with his short sword. Say, get your snaky, lanky. He sticks his arm through, and S like just
I'll
like
bite it.
Yeah, S like bites at it and he jerks it back and the sword falls from his hand and he juggles it around for a second and he grabs a hold of the blade. He's like, "Ouch!" And he kind of looks like he pokes himself with it, but he gets it right again. And he just screws up so bad he messes up his second attack. Why are my screens blinking? Frail. Where the hell's this guy at? Oh, he's like back over here. There's a bunch of them in here. They're like rats. They're everywhere. All right, Orag.
All right, so I'm going to. Can I tell with my super rogue perception skills that if I have one of those two keys, so this the keyhole the same shape as one of these two keys?
Like 40 feet away, going, I think this is the right key for that lock over there.
I'm moving up anyway, but
There's like two guys with hand crossbows and S swinging a radiant sword around and another guy stabbing through the thing and you're trying to look and see if it's the right key. Give me perception. Uh, I mean, it could be, but you're not positive of anything.
all right, I'm gonna try one. I know which one I locked the one with upstairs, so I'm gonna use the other one and see if this one, if I need to be up one more, I can.
All right, it's gonna be definitely a dexterity check. I'll let you do sleight of hand to get this to work. The DC in combat's a 15. I'm gonna make it kind of hard. An 18. So you're like, look over there, bunny rabbit, and you unlock the cage door, which is kind of like a portcullis, so it lifts up kind of easily. I'll even allow you to swing it up if you want.
I do want, so I'll go ahead and swing that up.
Let me.
I'm holding my short
Oops.
bow, and I'm going to draw my dagger.
Delgron will come up to
Did that open for
there.
you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
What can Delgron see from there? So from there, he can just barely make out knee-length stockings, and he is going to Sacred Flame him.
He fails.
He fails. with
More radiant
light and
damage.
fire. And Dalgron's feeling pretty good now that he's picking up on those sacred flames, and he's got one
Right.
more kill to hide behind.
He no longer is like looking down at the ground and shuffling his feet.
Running
Hourglass shaped.
The urine's mostly dried now.
Yeah.
So this one comes running out of the darkness with his short sword out. Can't do anything though. Pajamas is gonna drop his crossbow and draw his short sword and start stabbing at S. Stepping out of the cage now. No, he's gonna stay there. He's gonna block the path. This is his job. Stabbing at S once, missing twice, slashing at him with his short sword. Totally missing Morkel.
All right. I would like to drop a moonbeam on these guys.
Oh,
Makes you
So
wonder
that-
what their true form is.
Bane was
Yeah,
all
right?
about you eating the cheese, by the way.
I'm sure it was. I don't know about delicious, but All right, so I'm gonna put that right there. Yeah, that's it. At the start of their turn, they will take some damage. Hopefully,
Did you ever get COVID?
I did.
Did you lose your
Mhm.
sense of smell and taste?
Nope.
Well,
I
your
didn't.
character did.
Oh no.
Just briefly for the next until he takes a short rest.
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
There's like
the gate is
the
open.
two.
And
What's with all this radiant damage? I don't understand.
Because Moonbeam's radiant too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you guys think you'd be fighting a lot of undead when you created your characters? I'm just questioning all the radiant.
No, I
Eh,
just
kind
picked
of.
Moon. I picked Moonbeam because of the shape changer aspects.
Yeah, that works well with were rats.
Well, and my radiant came from a random magic item that you gave us. So,
I just thought it was appropriate.
so I'm
A
hitting
2
on a
hit.
well, bless.
Right.
I mean, all they have is like leather or something. All right, this guy's gonna pop around the corner and take a freaking wild shot at S there with his hand crossbow. Little -2 because he's shooting through his friends. Can't hit shit. Marley. And when Marley passes his turn, we're going to take our break. So.
Marley's gonna move to here. So right there.
Is there a reason you're between two squares?
That's the way I started, so that's you can
Oh.
put me there on the square if you wanted to, or there, either one. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna pull out this wand of magic missiles and give him a blast.
3 missiles to the face.
3 missiles to the face.
This is thank God that wasn't more radiant damage.
And we're going to take a 10-minute break. So let me set a timer for 21:45-ish. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll start some pretzel, and we're going to be back in 10 minutes. So that gives you 10 minutes too. So hurry back. We'll see you in a little bit. stopping the music, turning off the timer. All right, we're back. And top of the round is me with Frail. Oh, this little booger. I know what he's doing.
Run away.
Yeah, he's getting help. What languages do they speak? Common. So, help! They're attacking us! Help! You can hear him yelling. Orak.
All right, so I've got my short bow in one hand and dagger in the other. I'm going to stab this guy in front of me.
Where's your whip?
I had put it away
Oh yeah, that's
before
right.
stairs.
Yeah, like you need 2 more hands. That would be cool. A bugbear with 4 arms. See, like hamstring this guy. Like 36 points of damage, and he doesn't die.
And then
He definitely has a big lisp now, though. It's very derisive. Not quite sure what derisive means, but it sounds big.
succeeded. All right, so I'm then going to disengage and just move over here so that other people can come in, and I'm going to
And don't trip over your arms.
put away my dagger.
All right, that leaves some room for Dalgron to run right up there with his armor and start swinging, right?
Yep. He's gonna hide behind Marley, and Sacred Flame again. Even though he has. Wait a minute. Oh no, he's got this.
An Allen wrench? You know he's using one tonight. You know he's putting furniture
No,
together. There's an
a
Allen wrench.
fireball.
He does have fireball.
A little, maybe one a little more south, but yeah, he's going to.
Let's see. Yeah, no matter where he puts it, he's only gonna get those 5. So.
Yeah, and that's all he can see. That's what he's focused on.
Well, I mean, if he put it like a little, if he could get the guy that's fleeing, but no, he can't.
All right, so let me drop a fireball on all of them. Whoosh. Kaboom.
Only one of them? No, no, 2 of them. 3 of them. Boom! So, these barrels and stuff, ignite as well, and so do the fence and stuff. So there's plenty of light in there now. Is there actually light in there? There's more light. There we go. I don't know if that made it brighter for you guys or not.
And no change for me. Targets. S is going to.
Let me get rid of some of these bodies. There's enough room to move around that I don't need to be worrying about tripping over tokens. He's like smoldering. You just put him out of his misery. Stab him a few times with some more radiant. He's
Yep.
like,
And then I'm gonna swipe at this guy.
this guy's like, let me get into a square.
Thank you. And I am going to use a trip attack on him just for fun.
Just for another D8.
Just for another
Seven,
day.
not 7 points as you like jab him in your freaking in the leg.
And he succeeds, so he's not knocked prone. Oh well.
He like hops around on one leg, pretty dexterously. Marley,
Well, Marley's
you
gonna
like you like
look
this
over
big
his shoulder.
flash burst out of this freaking hallway, like like you open the oven door for a second and the heat, so you're like squinting as you look in and things are smoldering. S just runs in, stabbing at everything in his wake.
S
Well,
is
I'm
just
not.
looking for a nice place to
There's a
bask.
moonbeam
Nice and warm.
blazing down right in front of you.
I'm gonna brush the dwarf beard hairs off my shoulder and say, Dowger, come on, man. You know, you're gonna back off, son. Back off. Marley moves in here, moves around this moonbeam. He wants no part of it. He'll get right here. Yeah. He'll get right here, and again with magic missile. Pew,
It's just blasting this guy as he's.
pew.
He does look like he's like gonna run. The third one on the guy in the hallway. Can you see him?
Yeah, I can see him. And pew.
He like squeaks.
And then I'm gonna kind of step right behind us here. learning from Dalgren.
Everybody's like saying it would be nice if you had plate armor. It would be really nice. As they get behind you.
Marley, when he said that, he dug out 2 platinum as quick as he could. Here.
All right, Markel.
All right. I don't even know why I cast this moonbeam. It clearly wasn't necessary. I'm gonna move it over to there.
As you say that, you hear a loud and you feel the ground shake as something further in starts to shift.
I'm sure
take
that's
some
fine.
steps this way. I'm sure it's fine. It's the cheese. You think it's gas.
And let it enter the moonbeam to get us.
There,
Yeah.
actually. And
That was a difficult move. I don't know why that move was so difficult.
I don't know.
Try to go through the wall or something.
I must have. Yeah, that's it.
All right, hold on a second, as I gotta. Position this next one. All right, Orag, what you up to?
I'm gonna move down 30 feet. See what I can see.
Okay, I think you can see that. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see Ren and Stimpy.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
Ren and Stimpy is an Etten.
Okay.
And you see that he's got like a whip, and he's pulling a lever on the wall. And you can hear a gate opening. Chink, 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 and something shifting inside, moving around. It's heavy. Coming from this direction. I'll give you a clue what it is, but you probably already know.
Alright, so I'm going to move down there and say, we may want to get that cheese ready as I take a shot.
Wow.
And missed.
Somebody missed? That's a miracle.
Shoots on the dice. It's not going to cut it. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and just shift down to here. That's it.
You're probably. I'll put you like you're in the behind the wall there. You're trying to get some cover.
Right.
Dalgron.
Exactly.
Dalgron's going to move down to there, and it looks like he can see this frail were rat, so he's gonna sacred flame him as well.
He jumps out of the way. Ah. Ginger gets up. These guys are doing their thing. They're doing their thing. Marley.
Marley's gonna holler out that this guy running away and say your mother was a hamster, and really that she was. She really was a hamster. And it does no
He
good.
looks back. He says, "You're wrong. She was a gerbil."
S.
S is gonna come up to there, and
S, when you get up to there, you can see that this is open now.
okay.
And there's a hydra that's slithering its way out of the cage it's in.
Mommy, is that you? Oof.
You stab this were-rat a few times with your sunblade. It doesn't look like it wants to be where it's currently at, but since you guys got initiative on it, it really has no choice. It's like
I
looking at this moonbeam going, oh, this is gonna hurt.
yeah, that's probably gonna hurt. Yeah, let's I'm gonna attack unfortunately through S's space. So is that's -2, right?
Yeah. Well, what are
Yeah,
you
all
attacking with?
right.
Don't
Thorn
you have
Whip.
a shenane? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're okay.
Actually, actually, Decaying Reach does more, so I'm gonna use Decaying Reach. -2. Nice.
8 points.
And he can't regain hit points. I don't know if that's important.
It would be if he was regenerating, but since he's not, then no.
Nope. All right.
Well, he starts his turn in the moonbeam, so
He does. Now he's gonna roll this with disadvantage because he's a shape changer.
I'll click it just in
All right.
case, because I don't think that's coded like that. Like it
I assume.
automatically. No.
There it is.
Either way, he
And is
failed.
Moonbeam the one where they revert back to their natural form?
It is, yes.
Yeah. So he turns into
Yep. If it
Mr.
fails, it means
Burns from The Simpsons. Yeah.
Smithers, release the hounds.
As he falls to the ground. He's frail. I'll even say he gets cooked like to death. Marley.
I'm gonna come up to here and at least peek in this room so I can see what's going on in here. Oh.
Stimpy, Stimpy, let Ginger out.
One of the heads says to the others. I don't know how to do Stimpy.
I really don't have anything that works for these guys except maybe a.
Happy, joy. It's been a while since I've seen a Ren and Stimpy.
I should be able to get. I got 6 more rounds of that. I'm gonna lay down another kind of like, on that, like that.
What is he
Just
doing?
fairy fire.
Oh, yeah. Chuck it on him. They both like try to get out of the way, but clunk, clunk, clunk. How do you get 5 heads out of the way? Fairy fire.
Yeah.
And or 7 heads. There's like 7 heads out there. 5 on the Hydra, 2 on the. It's a whole bunch of heads. If you guys had like a Medusa, they just turn to stone. Or Basilisk.
Okay. That was a level 2 bonus action. I'm gonna say S. You can handle that, big bastard. I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration, just in case he needs it coming up. And Marley's plenty happy just to. Let's see. I moved 30 feet, so that's it for me. No, I didn't move 30 feet. Here, I'm gonna move right over here. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Markel?
All right. I haven't seen this thing yet, so I don't really know what's there. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
gonna put this.
can't really
Yeah,
see
Probably
it. Yeah.
hear it.
That's true, but for
And
now, I'm just gonna put the moonbeam over on top of this guy, and that'll take my action, and I'll just stay here behind S.
Rin, what is this? I don't know, Stimpy.
Who
Orak.
did you give the bardic inspiration to?
S.
To S this round.
Okay.
I don't think
just
you
didn't-
did.
I don't think you gave it to him. I think you said you were going to give it to him.
Oh, and I didn't put it on there. Let's see. Oh, I never put the effect on him. There we go. Thank you.
Just been looking out for you.
So I'm gonna move up to here, see what I can see.
You can see everything.
Interesting. All right, and I'm going to use my action dash to get up and behind here. Using it as a little bit of cover. Little cover. And since I'm not inspired, I'm just gonna shoot.
There's like piles of bones and stuff back there behind you. Just look like they've been gnawed on. Oh. Whoa.
Was I supposed to have advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Fairy fire.
Excellent.
Fairy fire.
They're glowing purple. Hey, that hurt me. Ooh, ouch. Stimpy, your head's on fire. He's gonna come stomping his way like ahead of the Hydra, and he looks like he kind of like squeezes around like the Hydra, like he doesn't want to get too close to the Hydra kind of look, and he comes charging up to Orag. Let me make sure he's in his right squares, like that. Let's see, 2 heads, multi-attack. 2 attacks, one with its battle axe and one with its morning star. Yeah. So they're drawing out. One of them has yeah, it's the Morning Star. He comes swinging this Morning Star at Orag. Just like tangles it around his leg and like trips over it. And the battle axe swing down with his other hand and slices across Orag's
I'm going
shoulder.
to dodge it uncannily.
As Orag jumps just behind this rock and it bounces off, only taking 8 of the 17 points of damage. And they bop their heads together. No, you gotta make room for Ginger. And he finishes his move, like, getting as far out of the way of Ginger as he can. Dalgron,
Did you just skip S?
probably.
S
S.
is gonna come up to there, and first thing he's gonna do is attack Ren and Stimpy.
That's a hit. You didn't have him
No, I
targeted?
wasn't targeting.
I mean, an 18. I don't think an Ed's got a better armor class than an 18, so.
There, so that's a hit, and I'm gonna use a trip attack to do a little extra damage.
Does it have a limitation on size? Like, can it just be one size larger? Or can you trip like a gargantuan dragon? Like, trip!
The target is large or smaller,
Large or small? Yeah, makes sense.
so I can't trip the Hydra. And a second attack on him. It's also a hit. Start chopping away at him.
Dalgron.
Dalgron is going to move up to there. And then he's going to cast another spell that he doesn't normally cast. Because I'm playing him this time. And he's going to cast Flaming Sphere.
I need a token?
Just a circle is.
Oh, you can draw a little circle and move it around. Yeah.
A little circle will appear within 60 feet. Move one further south than where he was. Yeah,
So you
there
can
we go.
see.
Yeah. And then as his bonus action, he's going to ram it into Ren and Stimpy.
Probably there, though, so he's not. I don't know if it's adjacent squares with S?
No, it's only if you hit something.
Oh, okay.
He literally he rams it into them. So it's like
Bowling
in his
for
square.
Ettins. Bowling for Ettins.
Yeah. So he's going to roll.
Not with a 1. Oh, it's a spell. It's a -1. They have a 0. He like
Yeah.
it like bounces and lands right in his shorts.
So now there's this flaming ball in his face.
All right. Well, Ginger comes out of her cage. Right up to S, since he's the only food in the room currently.
He's gonna hurt.
And
Oh,
let's see. Uh, I'm just reading through all these little clickety clicks. All right, well, I'm gonna say that it's gonna take 3 bite attacks on S. As it's coming up, 2 of the heads are kind of like watching behind and still kind of slithering out of the cage and stuff, so they're not quite fully able to move around to attack you yet. So just 3. The first one, he like catches his head on on the side of the cage and gets caught. Nice little fumble. The
I'll
second
talk to him
one
in Snake and say, "What the hell, man?"
is a double one. Kind of brushes against S and kind of knocks him off of his step for a second, but doesn't get through his armor. And the third one, as it moves right up to S, S just kind of bashes the head out of his way as this thing comes up. So far, got lucky.
Got lucky. So Dalgron is going to bonus action run his thing, move it, and then run it into the Hydra. So let's
It's
do
like
that
a
one
pinball. Bing,
first.
bing, bing.
Yep. So,
Ah. Well,
nope,
you
I
got
didn't
both
mean
of
to
them.
hit Ren.
They both failed,
Yeah.
so you can pick whoever.
Yeah. And he'll do some fire damage. And hopefully that helps. And then, since he's enjoying the fire theme, he's going to drop a fireball at the back of the room to catch both of them.
Oh wait,
Like
hold
that.
on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Just the two targets. Stimpy doesn't make it, but Ren is like, "You should have jumped this way, you fool!"
Cool.
Yeah, we need to remember the old Hydra thing. You guys can help me with that. Let me see. Ginger 25 or more points of damage in a single turn, one of its heads dies. So we're gonna call her Ginger 5 right now. She's got 5 of them.
But if it takes fire damage, it can't regen a head.
Yeah, it can't regenerate a head, but it doesn't.
Hasn't lost a head yet, so.
It's not regenerating. It doesn't have regenerate on it, right? No.
No, it's only the
Okay.
heads that come back.
Well, just making sure somebody didn't do something silly.
And it only took 22 damage this round, so this turn.
It's a single. Did I say single turn or a single hit? I think it's a
In
single.
a single turn. Not a single hit.
Oh, a turn. Wow. That's a turn is like
That way fighters can.
all the way through, not just.
No, that's a round.
Oh, just a turn. Okay.
A turn, not a round.
Orag.
Alright, so I'm going to do bonus action disengage. As I step back, shoot this guy. Try to finish Ren and Stimpy.
Ouch! I think we might have a problem, Stimpy. They fall on this cart and smash it.
And I'm going to finish my movement. Go there. Putting the pillar between me and the multi-heads.
All right, Marley.
All right, Marley's going to pop out and then right back where he's at. So, first of all, he's going to pop out and
Pop out.
tell Ginger that one of the most docile creatures he's ever known, and how cute and precious and all that she is, and cast Vicious Mockery, which it fails. Does a little damage, but more importantly, that. And as a bonus action, he says, Org, right in the back, man, right in the back. And use a little bardic inspiration for Org.
Nice.
Markel is just gonna move the moonbeam into Ginger's space, and then he's pretty happy where he is. So that's pretty much it.
I deleted your moonbeam on accident. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I can redraw it.
Take S's target away. You gonna slice and dice on this thing?
Oh yeah. Slice and dice. Yeah, you can't really squeeze by me, I don't think.
He's just trying to get ahead.
He does have a 10-foot reach, so.
I'm not worried about the reach. I just don't want him to be able to go
Yeah.
past me.
He can move through your space since he's 2 size categories bigger than you. Just like you can move through his.
Okay, well, either way, I'm going to bash
He's
at
so
him.
massive, right? He's so tall. He's just right over the top of you. Stabbing at him. You get his attention though, because you just chopped one of his heads off.
Very nice. Did I?
25 damage
6.
more.
I've
Wait,
only
you
done
did
18.
12, 18. Damn it.
It's hard for a fighter to do it. I mean, spells can do it, but you gotta like 2 or 3 attacks with
That's
massive
a
bonuses.
rogue.
Yeah, rogues
I
can do
don't-
them.
I don't have a spell that can
Sneak attack.
do it.
It was like failing a fireball or something. Yeah, that'll be my turn. Movie.
Well, takes a little bit of radiant, but it's got pretty good reach, but it's gonna move out of the moonbeam. Doesn't want to get burnt. But 3 heads are gonna still attack S, but 2 of them are gonna reach over and try to get Aurak. This 10-foot
How long
reach.
are these necks? Then he's out of range.
Oh, well, sorry. Guess he can't. He can move forward and then back to try to get to S. Since he can move over you, he's just gonna like blur, blur, just let's not stay in your square. So the first 3 on S. Another one gets tangled up in like the chandelier or something.
Well, S is going to riposte.
And look, if the target has a reaction and an appropriate form of attacking available, it may use this reaction to make one attack against you with advantage. That was the fumble, so it's kind of interesting that that's kind of what you're doing, anyways.
Yep.
15 points of damage on the same
Dang.
turn. Is it still your turn? No, it's not.
No, unfortunately.
Second bite on S.
15 and 9 is 24, because Moonbeam did 9 to it at the start of its turn. If we can do 1 more damage to it this turn.
I think we can.
Well, it does bite S.
Okay.
This bite's not that bad though. 6 points. Third bite. Is a miss. Then as it's squeezing, I'm gonna say it's got to kind of squeeze up there to get to Orag. So I'll give it the old disadvantage on the bites. As it's kind of getting its head up in there, still nips at Orag,
It
doing
should
7
already have disadvantage.
points of damage. Well, I'm giving it double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
I don't know. I clicked it 3 times. Does that work? Does that help? And still can't miss him. Biting him again, this time for another 8 points of damage. And that's it for his turn. Morkel.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. He ended his turn within 5 feet of the flaming sphere. So. Or
He
ended
does
his
take
turn
damage.
with the flaming sphere, so he takes damage, and that's going to put him over the 25.
And so there's
Nice.
Ginger 4 as the
It's
cauterizes the head that S just kind of chops the last pieces of threads off of it as it gets cauterizes and does not regenerate currently. Morkel.
Morkel's gonna move up right behind S. And let's put this Moonbeam right there. Yeah, that's it.
All right,
think-
so Ori's gonna move back.
I think Morkel's thinking, man, this is gonna make a big old bucket of good meat. Or S is, or somebody. You guys.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Will S take offense if I eat it?
not
Orig will
at
definitely,
all.
Orig will definitely eat it. If you eat the heart of a Hydra, you'll gain regeneration.
You also grow a second head out your shoulders.
So
And
there's
I'm
no
going to use
downsides,
my
is what you're saying.
Bardic Inspiration if I miss, or if I think I'm going to miss.
You hit.
And what flavor of Bard are you? Can we use this on either combat Bard thing where I can use it on damage?
No, he's not that kind of bard.
Okay. Valor, I think it is. All right.
Yeah. No, I'm a bard of glamour.
22. Damn.
Good damage roll.
The head's like,
Wow.
"Rrr."
Almost takes it off. And then I can't do anything else with my bonus action, so.
All Algorand will come up, get a nice clear shot at this thing, and burn another second level spell slot and cast Scorching Ray on this thing.
His name was Ginger, not Ray.
Oh, right, sorry. Scorching Ginger.
Nice.
So number 1.
It smells like wasabi in here now.
2.
$18.
And number 3.
No,
23.
23.
Darn.
Another head's like,
And there is no bonus action that he can do additional damage with. So yeah, he's gonna step back behind the wall. And yeah, bonus action move this thing right to its center.
And Marley tells this thing how it looks like a bowl full of eels. And it succeeds, so it does nothing, unfortunately. Look
Yeah,
out this
it's
next
like-
round.
It's like it says in its hydra of communication with you. Is that a bad thing?
Hydra communication?
I don't know how vicious mockery works. How you tell it something and it can't even understand you, you know?
I think it can also be kind of like, nah, 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 nah,
Yeah,
you
that's what
know,
I'm saying.
making
That's
fun-
why what you're saying to it doesn't make any sense. So you should be just going.
Yeah.
That's it.
At the start of its turn, I want to shoot some spores at it.
And Moonbeam.
And Moonbeam, yeah. Alright, it succeeds on the spores, and then
Damn, that sounded like it was like right in my mouth, like fart. It's like
Right in the ear, man.
like crunchy soy burger. Well, how much damage did he take?
9.
14? No, 15 total. Not enough. Because your Moonbeam did something, right?
Yeah.
Ginger's
Different
turn.
turns, though. Yeah.
All right,
Moonbeam was on Ginger's turn.
I'd
Mhm.
say he's gonna do again this 3 heads on S, and he's gonna try to take a snip at Morkel. Ooh, a hit. Takes a nip. Ooh, 13 points of damage this time. Really sinking into S's through his armor. Second one is a miss.
Post. So that's going
Stabbing
to
at this
attack.
head as it bites at him. Singeing him with his sunblade as another head reaches down and tries to
14.
bite him and hits
He took 25 damage.
as
Oh, nope. He's at 23.
23, yeah.
as he heavily wounds S and reaching over the top of S with his fourth head that's barely hanging on, trying to bite at Morkel, hitting Morkel for 13 points of damage, which is absorbed as he gets a mouthful of spores and he's like,
Hold on. He started in the flaming sphere. So he's at 23 damage.
and he fails, so he
and
loses a head.
Fails.
Wait.
So he's going to lose a head.
Yeah, there's no way he can't lose a head. And he
Love
also
it.
dies.
Oh, that's even better.
All the heads.
As the flaming the flaming sphere just singes this thing, and it just stops twitching and quits smelling
Is
like
it
ginger.
too late for the cheese?
The too late for the cheese.
Man,
I-
enough with the cheese already. My God.
I'll just throw the cheese at the corpse of the
One of the
Hydra.
cheeses up its nose. Maybe
You
it'll
don't
stop
have
it from
any cheese.
regenerating.
Oh, you spit it out and you kept it. I got it. You're like, "Bleh," back in the
So
napkin.
here's a question. We could simply stop right now and just take the blood of this Hydra and this Etten and write in big letters on the wall, "Stay out of our house. We'll stay out of yours," and go
There's a
home.
secondary purpose here, though. These are the
Okay.
ones that were trying to develop the way to go outside the mythal.
Yeah. Do you think
They
the
were,
cheese has something to do with that?
I don't know, but they were the ones producing the junk
Yeah.
that they were going to
It
coat
was
their
from the
bodies with
bugs.
Kruthic. Yeah. So if we can
The
find them and
the goop.
kill everybody who knows about the goop,
Yeah, the research material vials and experiments need to be destroyed or at least confiscated. I don't know if I know how to spell. And there's no spell check in Fantasy Grounds.
I'm going to second wind.
But seeing that we're down a player and Marbania's fidgeting over there, I think this is probably a better spot to stop.
Am I fidgeting? Can I keep having to sit and adjust myself? So
Yeah,
I
I can
guess
see, and my
this
back's
way. And
been bothering me a little bit too. So I think we're just going to stop a little bit early, 30 minutes early. Then maybe next week we can pick up Dalgron and move into the next little area here. But we're not. I am going to allow you to momentarily. You guys get 2 rounds to do stuff, and we're going to finish that up real quick. So everybody can take 2 actions or drink a potion or do something, but you got 2 of them.
Do you need some healing, Orig?
Yeah, I only have one potion left. I didn't want to use it.
I pull out a sack and hand you a handful of mushrooms and tell you to eat those.
S is going to drink a potion of greater healing.
I'm going to check. I'll dip the potions in the Hydra blood and eat them.
Why do you eat that one with the Hydra blood?
The mushrooms. I dipped the mushrooms in the Hydra blood and eat it.
Like
So way I'll get to some
like
regeneration.
you're at the melting pot or something. You're just gonna like
Exactly. Get some regeneration from the Hydra.
some fudge. Sorry, I unlocked your tokens if you wanted to move around for 2 rounds.
And then I'm going to search the rest of the rare rats. Get some snacks from them.
S is going to take a 1 round short rest.
I'm gonna do about 6 seconds worth of Song of Rest.
Can I add more research towards my skill that I was training on?
2 actions, huh?
6 seconds worth.
Marley moves forward and takes a potion of healing and shoves it in Orig's mouth. Oh, where do I have that at? Healing potions, there it is. I'll use my action to do that.
Thank you, Marley. Appreciate it. Nice.
Oh, and just for fun, S is going to pull out a pinch of his dust of dryness and dry up all of the Hydra blood.
into
Oh,
one
So it's a
pellet. Is that what it gives you? A
desiccated little
pellet?
lump of Hydra blood. Yeah, I get a little pellet of Hydra blood.
Like it tells you how many gallons you get too and stuff. So
It's like a 15-foot cube.
as you guys are, a couple of seconds, you're gathering. A little window opens up over here, and you see a crossbow bolt get pointed out, and that's where we're gonna stop. Uh, at the
We throw down all our
bottom.
weapons and surrender.
Yeah, we're gonna stop at the bottom of the round with Olive Drab Goatee firing his hand crossbow out the window. I'm gonna go ahead and take that attack on S, which I guess you hear a clunk and the crossbow bolt falls onto the ground.
I'm collecting them. They're collectibles.
and next week, as we start off again, Marley will be going first. But that's a good spot for us to stop because we're down a player and our backs are hurting and we're old. We're old. But that's it. We're not going to raid because that requires more sitting in chairs and stuff. So we're just going to say goodnight. And thanks
Good
if
night.
you're out there hanging. If you're watching us on YouTube, we appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button because I only need 840 something more to be, no, 880 more to be monetized. That's it. Just, you got to have a goal, right?
Yeah, just 10 times.
I think I have to make a couple of videos or something. But say good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
We're done. See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.